up, everybody? Welcome back to Explain 11. My name is Micah. Let's get started here. We are in Portland. We fly to Seattle and then back from Seattle back down to Portland. We are ready to go here. What's up, Brandon Banks? M10 Zulu 8 November. Hi, how you doing? And Ellis, you're in Austria. It's 8 p.m. there. Well, I'm not from Austria, so. Alright, we are ready to get pushed back here. So let's go and release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you guys for joining today. I know it's a little bit different doing it in the middle of the day. But, I needed to do it in the day because I got something I got to take care of tonight with work. So, figured might as well. I want to get a stream in. Because I'm going to be gone this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to stream on Saturday or Friday or anything like that. I won't be back until Monday, so wanted to go ahead and get a stream in before I had to pop smoke and get out of here. So that's what we're doing today. Going to be heading up to Seattle, like I said. And then back down from Seattle. I don't expect that we'll have any air traffic control throughout the event today, but I am on VATSIM just in case. Alright, let's get the number 1 engine online. We are flying the Boeing 737-800 Zebo. The most up-to-date checklist. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Sure you are. You don't have to wait till midnight to watch. Yeah, that'd be a big benefit, wouldn't it?
Help others near you.
A life vest is located under the seat or between seats.
All right, generators 1 and 2 coming online. Oops, that's off. On. APU switch off. Left and right going to continuous here. APU bleed off. Auto.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, we'll set that parking brake for you. Get disconnected.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, wait for them to disconnect and then we'll test our flight controls here. I was flying earlier today in the 767 down from Anchorage. How you doing, the Mexican? How you doing? Welcome. And I landed here in Portland. And the weather was IFR conditions. I landed, it was like, I think 400 aboves when I actually got to see the runway. Got your scotch ready. Awesome. So, that was a little bit more than I'm used to, but it was no problem. Landed very well. Had a very good landing, so.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Made $2 million for the VA. And got 5 hours closer to my, or 4 hours closer. 4 hours closer to my, captain. Let's see here. Alright, we got, and we'll go flaps 5. Alright, got the pin. Let's check our systems here. Elevator full down, center, full back, center, full left, center, full right, center, rudder full left, center, rudder full right, center. Perfect. Recall, captain, recall first officer. Lower DU, switch to off. Go. Alright, let's read the checklist. For taxi checklist, generators are on. APU's off, not required. Start switches are continuous. Anti-ice, not required. Backs are in auto. Bleeds are on. Isolation valve is in auto. Flaps required 5, set 5, green. Strips, stabilization required 5.25, and that's already set. Start lever is in idle, and Lieutenant flight control's been checked, recall's been completed, and before taxi checklist is complete. Am I a real pilot? I am not a real pilot. I wish I was. I wish I was. Not yet. I do plan to get my pilot's license. I just haven't gotten it yet. Should be promoted within when he announces them this week. Awesome, Brandon. Well, congratulations. Wait, you already got captain, didn't you? I thought you already got captain, Brandon. All right, we'll really spark the break there, and we'll let everybody know that we're going to be taxiing here. Portland International Traffic, Solaris 3048, runway 10 left, via Tango Echo. Portland traffic. Alright, test takeoff. Good to go there. Senior captain, holy crap, man. How much you've been flying? Nope, I am not the real deal. I wish I was, man. One day. One day I will be. That is, it's a life goal of mine, so hopefully I'll get there. Alright, chimes to on. Attend. ISO deviation. So what that is that's a temperature deviation. So when you're reading the temperature on the ground versus what, like up in the air, what you're reading using a standard mercury temperature, the difference between the two. Because as you get higher, temperature gets lower, of course, but as well, pressure changes, and that changes the way mercury reacts. And so you get a different deviation with your temperature. So that's a simplistic way of explaining it. Probably not the best, but hopefully that helps. This should be, did I sound better? Yeah, I am better. I was coughing a little bit more today than I was yesterday, but I am getting better, finally. It wasn't the flu, it was just a virus that hit me, and the cough was just a lasting cough. There's nothing I can do about it. Master Gunsmith, sweet, man. I need to talk to you about some modifications I need on my AR. Yeah, it's the difference between, right, the outside temperature on the ground versus what you're in the air. I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Heck, I'm not a real pilot, so take that with a grain of salt. Alright, we don't need to contact them. Position light, strobe, and steady.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
Auto throttle we can activate. VNav and LNav. Weather radar on. Transponder, TARA. It's not the coronavirus. That I've already made sure of. Alright, takeoff, config, SVAP, stab, all that is complete. Yes, perfect. Alright, let's get on to the runway and get out of here. Coronas I drink? No. Portland International Traffic, Solaris 3048. Alright, going to 10 left. Portland International Traffic. Start. Hello, Retta. Alright, Toga. What in the world is going on here? That was strange. 80 knots, cross check. Instruments are what? You're up.
400.
400 feet. Minimum flap retraction altitude passed. Activate autopilot. Autopilot has the aircraft. Go ahead and increase this to our cruise altitude. It's an issue with my throttle quadrant. It sometimes jerks around, so it was just that. I had to go in there and change the settings, as you saw. I just did. We're all good now. We're all good now. I thought it saved the settings, but apparently it didn't, so I had to go back in there and change it. We're good, though. Pressurization looks good. No real issue there. Portland International Traffic, Solaris 3048 is inbound to Cougar, or outbound to Cougar. Last call for Solaris 3048 Portland traffic. All right. Perfect. Which aircraft would you like to fly, rather on the 738 or the A320 fam? Probably the 738, just because it's such an iconic aircraft, but I wouldn't mind flying any of them, honestly. I wouldn't mind flying prop either. Any of those will do. What do you need custom when they are? I mean, overall it's pretty good, but what I'd like to do is maybe the trigger. Might want a little bit lighter trigger. Hello, T7315. Yes. Go and release them. I think the Tolis A321 will be a great aircraft for people who want to fly it. I would like to fly it, but I'm not going to spend $80 on a new aircraft that's very similar to the 319 and 320 I already own. It's not worth the money for me. If it was cheaper, I would, but not for $80. Not for $80. No, sir. I did pass 3,500 subscribers last night, so big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you for letting me get to that goal. Thank you, I appreciate it very much. Registration's good. So the 767 is more efficient than the A320, but I think the A320 has more efficiency than the 757. The Zebo beats them all, though. Well, there you go, Christian. If you don't own any Airbuses, then sure, go ahead, get it. It'll be a great aircraft. Tolis makes quality aircraft, and they're really good on performance, so I'm really happy about that. But I just can't. I can't justify spending another $80 on an aircraft that's very similar to the 319, which I already own, and the 320, which I already own. I know it's extended, a little bit more performance, blah, 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 I know, but it's really not much different. Long haul? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't do long hauls. The longest hauls I do is 767 flights, and that's like 5 hours or so. It does really well. I enjoy the 767. I think it's pretty good. If I was about 100 nautical miles from top of descent, I need to put in the FMC, the ice deviation, and the OAT is negative 12 degrees and 33,000 feet. What would I never? What would you put in there? Or I think you're asking what would you put in. So on your flight plan, you're going to actually have your ISA deviation. And that is what you put in. So whatever is on your flight plan as your ISA deviation, that's what you put in. That's at least what I've done, and it's worked great. So the 350, I have it. I own the 350. I just haven't flown it. You're welcome, Christian. That's why I do it. I want people to learn. Man, I was watching a video today earlier of actual flight, and oh my gosh, man, it was a little twin engine aircraft, and they're flying a short 30-minute hop and doing a RNAV approach. I was so jealous, man. I was like, oh, just looks like so much fun. I really need to start getting my flight lessons in, because I am, yeah. I have a book here. I don't know if you can see that. It says a blueprint, private pilot blueprint, and it's basically the roadmap on how to save time and money on getting my private pilot certification. So I'm gonna read it, and I'll take its advice. Project Fi is good, yes. I haven't used it for a while, but I guess because I fly with FS Airlines, and yeah, what is happening? -8. I don't own it, so I can't really say. Okay, I'll look at that. The Mexican, thank you. If you want to hear a story, depends on what the content of the story is. As long as it's PG, and I enjoy funny stories, so if it's funny. All right, let's go and prep for arrival. I know that's crazy, right? But we're already getting there. So we're gonna be shooting for flaps 30 at 154. Yeah, 154. That's what we're shooting for. We'll bring up the sharks here. Oh no, not again. Gotta link my Navigraph. Alright, there we go. Look at the arrival and approach. ILS 16 left. Yes. But okay, heights. 15 to 12, 250. Yep, Brev. Correct. That's correct. West, correct. And 210 to 6. Correct. All right, perfect. And approach here, looking at 1900. All right. Not going to worry about that. We'll pull up my flight plan here. This in 5. Not going to worry about the altitude stuff because it's really not that big of a deal, this short altitude. We're looking for runway 16 left. And we're going to shoot for 20, so that's 670. Alright, so /70 and /10 /4.5. Alright. That should get us there, no problem. Look at our it's going to be auto brakes 1. Alright. Sorry guys, I've been trying to get set up for this descent. I know it's relatively short flight here, but gonna do there and back, so got 2 legs here. Alright, 3053 for the altimeter. Perfect. I would get the 767. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to be doing an ILS. I don't use the EFE, mainly because it makes me look this way when I have another screen in actuality. So, yeah, it won't start descending until I hit top of descent here. But I could go ahead and tell it to descend now if I wanted to. For example. No, I'm not going to terminate the flight leg. That's correct. It'd be a fun. I know it's kind of short, but hey, I'm all about fun. So I think doing 2 little short hops, or quote-unquote short hops, will be fun. So why not? Seattle traffic, Solaris 3048 inbound on the Hawks 7 RNAV arrival for ILS runway 16 left, about 6 miles from Hawks, Seattle international traffic. Alright, local. Approach mode, yep. Yoke checklist. That's set. What's the 0.3? Put that in both of them. Right. A little bit of speed brake here. TDGS airport sceneries. Don't have any. I honestly don't have a lot of airport sceneries, and that's not because I don't want them. I just don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't have a bunch of money just to throw into the sim. Like, I'm not Captain Canada who's getting thousands of dollars a month from YouTube. I don't have the money, right? So that's not how. I can't do that. I can't just throw a bunch of money in there. Oh, they're free? Okay. Take a step back. I don't know. I don't have any. I don't have any of them. I'm all about freeware, though. If it's good, I'll take it. Yeah, I have Mr. X's San Francisco, Phoenix, Boston, I think, is what I have from him. Nope, don't have Seattle or Portland. Departed from San Francisco, heading to Phoenix right now. Enjoy your flight, sir. It's a pretty good flight. I've done that before. Yep. Yes. Vertical's pretty good. I have to say, Vertical does a pretty good job. Trying to convince him to give me a free copy of Tampa to kind of showcase, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He might give one to the K-Man though. You can get Mr. X's sceneries from the what do you call it? From the forums, the X-Plane forums. I had the default for Portland, Seattle. I wish I had non-default, but again, I think there is a freeware Portland, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't have that one installed. I don't think there's a freeware Seattle though. I don't think Mr. X does any outside the United States. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Nope, you didn't. Links aren't allowed in the chat, so it's not going to let you post them. My recommendation, head on over to Discord. My Discord, link up there, and you can send out links and so forth. Nah, I don't have any interest. Nope. Thanks, though. Put down some more here. Yep, reinstall. Yeah, we could. I don't know, like, how many people would actually want it, though. Because, I mean, there's a reason why it's not popular. Play Mintic and you're putting it in the correct folder, I assume. Play Mintic, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Subscribe it. Thank you. What version of the Zebra are you on? Because I know some latest updates are very buggy. I'm still back on 3.19.12 Bravo, I think. 1.2 Bravo. So I get one that works, I stay with it. Erski, how you doing? It scared you. Sorry. No problem. And we can give it away. I mean, if you're not going to use it, we can definitely give it away. About to make our right turn here. 6,000. That'll be a harsh descent there. Heading select for now. I mean, it's up to you, man. I don't know when they're supposed to come out with a new GPU. I want to say it's late 2020. But if you can wait that long, I mean, go for it. Wait that long. Auto land. Wait, we're gonna set the heading here. 6-4. Altitude. Set missed approach altitude. Yeah. 5,000. Alright. Drop gear here now. I know it sounds crazy when I drop it so far out, but I'm going to use it to help slow me down so I can drop further. Nope. I'm using Fly Live Studio.
Miles to go.
Thank you, Dimitri. All right, flaps 30. Continuous. Call. Brake armed. Stabilized. All right, guys, put in your landing rates. What do you think I'll land at?
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude set.
Approaching minimums.
That's not the actual minimums. But it's set my minimums. Oh, there we go.
5 approaching minimums. Minimums 400. 300. 200.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
100.
Flight slow.
50,
Flight
40,
slow.
30, 20, 10.
What is up with Seattle and always giving me positive rates? I don't understand it. It's because there's that hill. I hate that hill, man. So you have to go up.
80 knots.
Nope, it doesn't have RNAV approach, but there's not much difference. What you need. All right. Landing lights coming off. Position lights steady. Transponder. Alt on, alt off. Indicated. Gonna hold here for a second. No other traffic, so flight director's off. Airspeed bug 100. Go around plus 100. 4. Yep, that's what I have, Berserker. Alright, 4. This is why you need a first officer, so they could be doing this stuff. Light medium. Ropes off. Alright, let's get moving to the gate here. We'll just take this one over here on the right. Auto. Start. Nope, not gonna do a bird strike, man. I don't do emergency procedures. Never have. Don't really plan to either. Not on streams. I might do one like on a video or something at some point, but not on a stream. Alright. Parked here. Parking brake set. And get this stuff finished up. I'll wait for my EPU to finish starting. On. Come on. All the way down. There we go. Off. This transponder code still set to 1000. And standby. Flight deck door. Ground power is available, so switch over to that. APU can come off now. Tabs only, release that. Passengers can be released as well. Off, isolation valve open. Alright. Guys. Next. Set up here. Yeah, I'll be having some more ATC streams coming, for sure. Got any packages to take? Cash for something. 3072. Part. Cattle. Yes. 8. Routes. Cool deal. The tip would you use de-icing during takeoff and landing? Like when would I use de-icing? It's going to be between the temperatures of positive 10 degrees Celsius and I think it's negative 10 degrees Celsius, and there has to be moisture. That's when I would use it. Change this. Switched. Alright, let's see. List. Not seeing the turnaround. Got that. Of course, though, that's kind of important. Entry. Not going to open aft entry. Aft cargo. All right. Terminate. Close. Up. Not doing that. Not doing go arounds missed. Okay. Yes, clouds are considered wire. All right, let's get this baby ready to rumble here. Already done all of that, so we're gonna be on pre-flight. This back to bright. Test our oxygen mask again. Have to do that between every flight. Set. Brain radar on. Minimums are going to be, let's check what that's going to be. A. Off. Like 16 left for takeoff. calculations looks like 1500, so I'll set that. All right, first officer test.
Flight slow.
WS test.
Pull up.
Hand radar
Wind
on.
shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Set.
Terrain.
Open forward
Terrain.
entry and
Pull
cargoes.
Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
And we're going to be 1636. So again, full up here on the way back. And let's see. Your fuel weight, let's see if it matches. It is close to it. A little bit different, but close to it. Fuel 51, so 5100. Set that. And we'll get the fuel truck on the way. Start the flight log here. We'll go down here. And we're going to be flying from Seattle to Portland. Oops, I just did it like the Airbus. Oh, man. Doo-doo-ts. All right, flight number 3072. Expect runway 16 left for departure. All right, and once we go direct to the Seattle VOR waypoint, which makes absolutely zero sense because Seattle's VOR waypoint is literally on the airport. So I'm gonna say that's stupid, and we're gonna ignore that. So, we're just gonna do departure, runway 16 left, and arrival in the PDX will be the Raider 2. Bose, whatever, and we'll expect 10 left. All right. Take that. Your fuel weight. How much fuel? We got fuel on board already. Nice. That's quick. I'm going to pull that in. There's 0.8. Cost index 36. Cruising altitude today. What do we at? What do we got? 17. So nice. Nice. Don't even have to worry about changing my limiter until I get closer to the airport. All right, let's see. 9739. The winds. Negative 19. That in there. Planned fuel usage should be 3.1. I know I'm just pulling a bunch of numbers, guys, and I'm pulling it from SimBrief, so just trying to get this done. All right, Ellis, later. Why not? Y'all damper's already on. Cross feed check. Great. A lot of this is already done. Fast seatbelt signs on. Hydraulic pumps on. Make the pressurization here. Good. Quantity is good as well. Take depressurization. Looks good. Alright, we're going to be at 17 today. Landing altitude, just less than that. I think it's 150. That number, though. 31, okay. So we'll do 50 here. Right. And no logo today. It's not dark. Alright. 164 is good with me. Flight director on. Departure heading. We 164. Climb clearance. I want to say it's 3,000 out of Seattle, but let me check. Pull any departure here, it'll tell me. That's assigned by ATC. We'll just put 10,000 and then we'll adjust as we get out of here. Brakes RTO. Set rate. Nav. That's already set. And we'll close the flight door. I know I'm going fast, guys. I'm just trying to get off the ground here as soon as possible. Get my people on the way. Right, legs. Execute that. Blah, blah, blah. Don't need to hear that. Flaps 5. My calculator say here. Go back one here. 39. 24K. Take off the rate. All right, now take off. 5. Full CG. 5.25. 142. 143. Look at that. It actually matches. Perfect. Matches it perfectly. Wonderful. All right, we'll welcome everybody on board. Welcome everybody on board.
Good morning, folks. On the flight deck, get your captain for the ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So,
Close up the doors.
get there as soon as we can, and then
Get the AP started.
talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome aboard.
What's up, Vertical Simulations? What's going on, man? I was just talking about, we were talking about your Tampa scenery that's coming out, and how I wish that you'd give me a free copy so I could showcase it. All right, let's see here. 30.55. That's Portland. Still same. Okay, perfect. And this is going to be set 148. Yeah, I know it will. I use a separate performance calculator though, and I go off those numbers. So that's why I put them in there manually.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
That is why. Did you now? All right. Probes. Get her pushed back, ready to go here.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't use it. I don't plan to use it. I really like the AP Soft Airplane Toolbox. It's really awesome. Works for all different things. Zebo, 767, 757, A320, A319. I mean, you name it. It's out there for it. So I definitely like that. All right. Go ahead and alt off that. AP bleed on as well.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Connect, dadgummit. Let's go. It does pull info from SimBrief, yes. It does.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Don't forget, guys, if you're new, don't forget to hit the sub button down below, like as well, and be sure to hit the notifications bell icon, select all notifications. I don't blow out, I don't just do a bunch of random stuff, so you don't have to worry about getting notified like
Tow
every single
connected
day
and
about 100
bypass pin
things.
inserted.
You
Release
only get
funds
notified when I go live. and release video. So be sure to hit that. All right, release the parking brake here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, number 2 going ground. Never know. Yeah, I never know. Flying over you in a minute. Cool deal. I do have... Oh, you know what? I've turned off the packs. Duh. $23, $24, $25. Add fuel. All right, go with number 1 now. Add fuel. All right, perfect. And touch.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Doesn't matter if you use the FMC or if you use the like an external performance calculator. Doesn't matter, guys. You'll be fine. Doesn't matter. To each their own. Alright, disconnect hand signals. Wait for them to give us the green light and thumbs up. Show us that they got the thing pulled, and we'll drop the flaps and check our flight instruments as well.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, they're moving away. Getting run over in the process. Alright, perfect. Got the go ahead, so we're gonna go drop flaps to 5. And we'll go and check our elevator down center, up center, left center, right center, left rudder center, right rudder center. Perfect. Release the brakes. Alright, no horn. Good. Alright, let's get moving here. Take Bravo right here off to the, all the way on there. Let's get taxi lights on. Turn off lights on. All right. get our way down here to 16 left, and we'll get out of here. Should be a relatively short flight down to Portland as well. I don't like Seattle because of that hill right at the beginning of the runway. I don't like that. That's just... I don't know if that's realistic either. I need to check and see. I feel like that would be a serious problem. It's like you're coming in at the touchdown marks. It's like this hump. And you're like... It feels like you're just going to smash into the side of it. Bishop is saying, yeah. I would not want to come into Seattle, that's for sure. Then, like, I don't understand why they couldn't just. They've done so much work on it. Why not just add some more dirt at the end of the runway, compact it, of course, do what you have to do to remove that, hump. I don't get it. I don't get it. Flight attendants prepare to cabin before departure. Please be seated for
Okay, the cabin is
takeoff.
secured. Have a good flight.
All right, fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. Gonna get out of here, guys.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
And nope, this is 3.39.12. Bravo. People have been having issues with the later updates, so I haven't touched them. Oh, you know what? I should probably do. Oh, I did. Go.
Knots. D1, rotate. Positive rate.
You're up.
$400. $1,000.
Minimum flat projection altitude passed. Go ahead and... Or not. Did I not execute something? Why did it not want to? That's strange. Flight directors are on. There we go. That was weird. Don't know what that was.
2,500.
Why are you going down? Another question. Here you go. I am not. Where you got that idea? Yep. Yeah, that's what I have, Dimitri. Did I start mine? Dang it. I didn't start my client. I didn't start my FSA client. Dadgummit. Oh well. Oh well. It's a short flight. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. It's really okay. Doesn't hurt me at all. All right. All that. Portland. Arrival. Crater 2. Approach. That was 10 left. All right. Crater 2. Holland's 11 above, correct. Crater 13 below, above 10, correct. Iker 9-7, correct. Voodoo 5 to 10, correct. Then on to the ILS. Past 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Cabin pressurization check. Good. Fast seatbelts to auto. We'll release them as well. Call. Heading bug. Set. Altimeters standing as they are now. All right. 1-1. Excuse me. 1-1.3. This is active. The course we're going to shoot is 103. Howdy. FSA is the client I use with my virtual airline. Well, not my virtual airline, but the one I'm with to track my flight. My minimums today, 293. Set that in. All right, that's good. And go around altitude is going to be 4,200. All right. Type in the chat !point specs, which I think it's actually still outdated. Because the CPU is new. It's the i5 9600K, not the... And... There they are. That. Fixed. Yep, I am playing at 4K. Not particularly. If you type in !point settings, it'll show you my settings there.
$1,000 to go.
Auto brakes. Like 3. Right. Landing at 40. 147. Yes, it is on a separate SSD. That's it. Not going to worry about the weather too much. Just going to do the deviation. Get -1. 3055. Fix. We're doing runway 10 left. And we're shooting for 17 times 3 is 30. 57 plus 10 is 67, so 67 miles. Be top of the descent. About. Okay. Flash 10. Flash 4.5. Alright. Go ahead and start descent now. Or can't. Come on now. There we go. Goes down. 2. And we're down sitting. Short flight today, guys. Yeah, Escobar's. He's still around. No problem, Dougal. I'm getting about 45. Yeah. Yep, Dimitri and Dougal, y'all are over on the one simulations. You're his moderators. You're over here. Tell you, you guys need to talk to him. Me and him need to get together and do something. Wouldn't it? I think it'd be pretty cool. Of course, I don't know how possible it would be, you know, with Smart Copilot and so forth. I don't know if, like, the 319 could do it. I don't know. This is X-Vision Clouds. That he is, Dougal. I'm aware of that. Both are active. Don't think he's ready for it yet. What do you mean by that? He's a real pilot. He can fly it. He can do all that. I'll just be his co-pilot. I'll just do help him with the checklists and stuff. I don't, Berserker. I don't have AA on right now. You set up for it. Gotcha. Oh, I know. Trust me. I am very familiar with how tough it can be set up because link it at patreon.com/MNFlightClub. You can be joined and become a member of the Flight Club. Anyway, little $3 a day, you get some cool stuff. You can check it out there. You get patches like this. Really cool, I think. Anyway, part of that is first class. Get a flight with me for an hour using Smart Copilot Cessna 172. It is absolutely a pain to set up. But I'm fully aware. How you doing, Andrew? Things looking good. You have to have an add-on. It's called Smart Copilot, and it's a pain in the rear, and it costs money. I am so ready for 2020 to have shared cockpit by default. It's gonna make so many. It's gonna create so many opportunities. Things that I can do. Things I've wanted to do. Yeah, same. I agree. I hope it works as advertised. Well, Dimitri, there in one of the videos, for 1 second, I'm telling you, 1 second, it showed in the options shared cockpit. So I'm confident they're going to do it. And it's one of those highly requested, you know, one of those most highly requested things, so. Break down all that. Microsoft says things. They didn't say it. It was just like someone screen captured it. It was like, hey, look. So it wasn't Microsoft saying it. It was someone noticed it in the background. Just saying. Just saying. Mohab, they're going all right, man. How you doing? I'll show the yoke cam this time on the landing. I forgot to do it last time. So I'll do that this time. I don't know, man. Who knows when 2020 is going to come out? Well, you also have to keep in mind, Dimitri, that's alpha footage, and you're also limited on what computer that person was using on. So I saw the leak footage too, and I wasn't super impressed. But I've been told by a couple people that that's not what it actually looks like for most people. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. And besides the fact, I would rather have a game right out of the box look like that and be able to run it with good optimization, which X-Plane does not have, without having to buy extra stuff to get it there. So even that, you know. Right, vertical. I do like how right out of the box they're releasing it with SDKs and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they're doing that. I am glad they're doing that. Trying to enter the cloud layer here. 10 degrees Celsius. Alright. Ninja anti-ice, come on. Alright guys, we're about to get established here onto the ILS. I'm going to switch over to the yoke cam. Everything's good up here. Good to me. Brandon Banks, why did you hide Dimitri?
1,000 ago.
$2,500.
It says you did. Did you accidentally do something again? Why am I not picking up the ILS? Why not picking it up? Yep, see, I told you it did.
To go.
Put in your landing rates, guys. Now's the time.
One
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Looks like Rita's gonna be closest. Or Brandon, actually. Just beat him out at the last second.
80 knots.
All right. Cheater. I did cheat. He did cheat. Alright, let's get over here to the terminal. We'll get parked up and then we'll check out that landing. I think I may have touched down on the touchdown marks. I don't know that for certain, but I think I may have. So, interested to see. I'm interested to see. I'm using the CH Products pedals. He did. I remember that, Brandon. I remember that. That was hilarious. Later, Demetri. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope I'll see you next time. Caleb, I plan to do it next week. I can't guarantee that, but that's the plan. A lot of things have happened recently that have thrown wrenches in my plans. So my real life work has gotten pretty busy. It's only going to get busier. So I'm trying my best to get what I want to get out. But well, I have I had some recent ones about let's say about maybe a three weeks ago or so that I released on Cold Dark Startup, Autopilot, and stuff like that. But you're absolutely right. It is really hard to keep up. I think this is the third time I've gone through and done all of them in regards to tutorials. So it is a lot of work to keep up with Zebo and all that he's doing. It is a lot. We'll park up right here. That way we can go ahead and get to looking on that landing and see how I did. Right? Alright, park your brake. And we'll check out that landing here. Thanks for subscribing, Molecular Pineapples. Yes. It is. Shall we? Oh, short. I was just short of them. Dang it. Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh, well. It was a shot at it, right? It was a shot at it. Alrighty guys, it's time for me to head out. Don't forget to head on to Discord. There's the checklist for you guys. Go over to my Discord, join up there so we can have conversations and continue on those conversations over on their Discord. And don't forget, if you guys want to help support me financially, you can do so over at patreon.com/mmflightclub. As little as $3 a month. That's it, guys. $3. $3. That's it. Get some cool rewards, including the Flight Club patch. Guys only. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be live next week, and hopefully I'll be live on Monday. Can't guarantee it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time.